Hi, everyone. I'm Dorothea Hendricks, your communication coach and presentation skills and the art of speaking. Today, we're going to look at tip number 8. Tip number 8 is speak in shorter sentences as opposed to speaking in long sentences. When we write, it's great. We can write in long sentences and short sentences, but we can take long sentences, stretch them out. They might even be a full paragraph. They can be a half a page. But in speaking, it's so much better, easier for the speaker, and definitely easier for the audience when the speaker speaks in shorter sentences. Here's an example of one long sentence, and then I'm going to slice and dice it. But here's the example of one long sentence that a speaker might speak, and I'll be speaking it right now. When we need to give a presentation, we often find that we've organized a lot of information and we're convinced that we need every single bit of it and include as many examples as we can, as well as stories that will engage and support our points, because we've been told that people love stories and that stories go a long way in helping our audience remember what we said. Now we have about 72 words there, around that, 72 words in that sentence. That's one long sentence. Now, if we take that and we make that into shorter sentences, this is what it sounds like. When we need to give a presentation, we often find that we have organized a lot of information. We feel that we need to use every single bit of it. We feel that we need to share and want to share as many examples as we can. We feel we need to share stories that engage and support our points. We've been told that people love stories. And because people love stories, we know that our stories go a long way in helping our audience remember what we said. Now, there's a big difference between these two examples. With shorter sentences, when we slice and dice, take long sentences and make them into shorter sentences, we support our audience, the people that are listening to us, in 3 ways. Number 1, with shorter sentences, we can pause. We pause more frequently. This gives the audience a chance to reflect, to think about what the speaker says. Number 2, shorter sentences allow us to improvise a bit, move some of the information around, add an extra word, take a word out. As the example, I did add a few extra words. I moved something around that I wasn't able to do in the longer sentence because I'm so focused on that flow of words. So help our audience reflect, think about. It helps us as speakers improvise. And the third reason that shorter sentences really work well is that they allow the speaker to create more interest because they're using their voice in a different way. Shorter sentences allow us to look at the information and group it together and create an auditory picture. So it sounds better to the ear of the listener. We've got more variety, more pitch, more vocal inflection. We can increase our volume, lower our volume, because every sentence brings a new dynamic. And when we take a group of those sentences, we actually can create a picture, an auditory picture that the listener can hear. So speak in shorter sentences to help your audience remember, to help you be able to improvise more effectively, create better visuals, and to help the audience reflect because you'll be introducing the pause. Until next time, this is Dorothea Hendricks wishing you mountains of success, and stay tuned for next week when we bring in tip number 9. Until then, success to you.